Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a small tutorial video on how to clean an airbrush, in particular this Evolution airbrush from Harder and Steenbeck. If you are new to airbrushing, then this video is for you. You have probably already seen this airbrush in action. If not, please subscribe to my channel if you enjoy scale model kit building videos and that alike. Thank you very much. Without much ado, let's take a look on how to clean this baby. The first step is pretty obviously. First, spray a bit of color on your model. I use a red color to better demonstrate the cleaning process, but it's basically the same for all colors. After we have used the airbrush, it's time for cleaning it. First, make sure that the paint has been shot out of the airbrush. I use an airbrush cleaning pot for that process. Now I use airbrush cleaner from Vallejo to remove the remaining paint. This works great for me, but other cleaning solution will also do the job. Just make sure to use the right solution for your paints. For example, this solution is for acrylic paints. Carefully remove the nozzle cap and nozzle from the airbrush. The cap should be pulled out as straight as possible to avoid damaging the needle. The nozzle cap did get pretty dirty. Next, I remove the cap from the nozzle. To remove the paint, I use a cotton swab dipped in airbrush cleaner. If you're using an airbrush, you should definitely get one of these guys. They help a lot in cleaning the inner parts of the airbrush, but also can be used to clean the nozzle cap of the Evolution airbrush. The nozzle itself needs special care, because it's pretty small and can be broken easily. A cotton swab is again our best friend to clean it. The color usually just floats out by itself. If your color is thicker, the cleaning brushes will do the trick. Back to our airbrush, we remove the end part to access the needle. Be careful when doing so, the needle is small and can break apart easily. One trick is to push the needle out instead of pulling it. This way, less color will stick inside the body of the airbrush. The needle is already covered in red. First, I usually roll it carefully on a piece of paper. I use a piece of kitchen paper dipped in airbrush cleaner and carefully remove the paint from the needle. Don't put too much pressure on the needle, otherwise it will break. Be carefully when cleaning the top of the needle and don't put any pressure there. I removed the paint container and clean it with a cotton swab dipped in airbrush cleaner. Now, since the airbrush's entrances are all open, I use a mix of cotton swab and brush cleaners to clean the inside of the airbrush. Okay, now everything is clean enough. Another good tip is to use a supersonic cleaner from time to time to deeply clean the airbrush, but that's a topic for another tutorial. So let's put the airbrush pieces together again. Again, be carefully when putting the needle inside the airbrush, as it will break easily. The rule is, if you feel any force, immediately stop and pull it out a bit and try again. Last but not least, add a bit of cleaner into the airbrush and spray it out. And that's it. Your airbrush is ready now for the next paint job. I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial. Please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much and enjoy the rest of your day.